Hey everybody, it's Stalker13R coming at you with another episode. Alright, today we're going to take a look at mines. The reason I'm showing this old map is I think people have, they have a way of looking at it, and everybody wants to rush that center hill, and they want everybody to rush the hill with them. And, it's been pointed out by a number of people, if you spawn in the south, it's unlikely that your team is going to take that hill, or at least be the first ones to take that hill. So I want us to look at that hill as what it really is, and it's a land bridge. And if you remember back to the movies, the best way to take a bridge is from both sides at once. So if you spawn in the south, instead of trying to take that hill, I would say just get up to the base of that hill and put pressure on them and hold until relieved, just like they said in the movie. So just get up in there and hold until relieved. Now you need people to go out to both flanks, and spawning in the south, a lot of people like to go back to this little camping spot here at K4, but the 3 corridor is really where this map comes to life, and that's the key to unlocking this map from either spawn. If you spawn in the north, you can come down to 3E and tuck in the rocks, and you'll be able to spot that K4 camp spot, and all of your guys up on the hill there by the lighthouse will be able to engage those targets and deny them that sniper alley, and then you'll be in position to come around the corner and take that land bridge from the other side. Well, today we're spawning down here in the south, and instead of going back in there to the camper corner, we're going to come right down here to this 3 corridor. So when I come around the rocks, now all these guys over here have to do is hold this side of the land bridge until we can get across to the other side, and we'll take this bridge from both sides at once. So all you got to do is keep them distracted, keep your guns going, but don't lose a lot of your health points. Now I'm going to stick out farther than I absolutely have to, because I want to get as many spots as possible. And you can see those guys, there's a light tank and a medium tank behind me. They've already got some shots going there. So I've got this guy behind me. I appreciate the 800 damage he's helping out with, but, if he could get anywhere other than behind me, that'd be great. So now I've got all these targets lit up. Another thing that happens is, everybody says, oh, the light tank needs to be out front. Those lights and mediums should be forward. Not at tier 10. Let them take their shots over your shoulder. You get that situation developed, and then let them take their opportunities where they present themselves. So I've got this partner tank here. He's got some high alpha damage. And we're going to push forward, and we're just going to push right up this 3 column on the map. And what we're going to be able to do is spot over here at the lighthouse, and we're going to be able to spot deep into enemy territory back there. And meanwhile, the fight for the hill's going on, and we've just got to continue to work to get to the other side of this bridge so that we can take it from both sides at once. So I've got that TD that's moving up. I'm not moving up directly with it because I'm in Overwatch. But now that that TD is in that forward spot, I'm going to move up to where I can support, because I can no longer support where that TD is engaging. So now I've got to get on up there. So the TD's moving for the far side of this land bridge. And we've still got that waffle back in these rocks. And we've got this heavy tank up on the side. Now if there was somebody to our right that was going to stick out, that my partner tank that's in front of me there would have coughed them up. They would have been out there. So I'm not worried, and I can expose my right side to them and come around and get behind this heavy tank and just keep a passive eye on what this enemy TD in front of me is doing. I think the RTD is going to be able to take him out. And now this light and this medium, look at all the work they've already done on this guy. So they've done their job. They took their opportunity when they had it. So all of the, hey, you guys got to get out front, and what's the light tank doing way back there? At tier 10, that's where they should be. And that's where they're going to be able to make the best of their opportunities. So now, me and my partner tank, having cleared out this flank with the rest of our teammates, we can start moving in on the back side of this land bridge. and we're going to be able to take it out. Now, some of the far right flank from where we started, they were able to get through. They were able to cause some trouble, and some of them have come back to base, like the doctrine often states. So there's that Holland Hun that spotted us that was up on the hill early in the game. And I'm just going to continue to sweep on around that map. And here we've got an E50. We'll give them a little something to think about. And I'm going to get out of the way so that my support can move up and get some shots over my shoulder. Because once again, I don't need those lights or mediums to be out in front of me. I just need them to shoot over my shoulder, just like that, while I have the enemy distracted. And I can use my armor and my health point pool to develop that situation to where those lighter tanks can get in and do their damage on their own terms. So, don't push the lights out of the way and tell them you go spot or they need to get up there. They're fine where they're at. You get the situation developed, and they'll vulture in from the sides and get everything done. So yeah, that 3 column is the key to mines in my opinion. Look at that hill as a land bridge and try to take it from both sides at once. Whether you're in the north or the south, that 3 column's going to be the key to victory. And there you saw, we had an average game. I think I only got 1 kill. I had, 2,500 damage, 2,900 damage. I had some assisted. I was just playing a supporting role. And you don't have to be the hero every game. You've just got to get in and do your part. Put that win on the board. So I think that 3 column's where it's at. And as you saw, the light and the medium were behind us the whole game. We were out doing the spotting. And, they had that Conqueror, 80% worked by the time I got up there and took that last rear shot to finish them off. So it's not that they weren't getting their job done back there. They were shooting at that first tank that I engaged that was back in the rocks. They were getting their guns in the game because I was involved in the situation. I was developing it, and I was causing the enemy to look at me and try to engage me instead of focusing on, getting them out of the way. So, the whole, in the lower tiers, 5, even 6, sure, you can get those lights and mediums out in front of you, and they can still get a lot of work done out there. But up here at tier 10, let them sit behind you and take their opportunities. It's going to be up to you and the heavy tank to get the situation developed and evolved so that then they can take advantage of an opportunity that exists. But you've got to create it for them. So just like they supported you in those middle tiers, now it's your turn to get in and support them. So I hope that's some food for thought. Stay on that 3 column. And here's Stalker 13R. Thanks for watching.